Dr. C here. So our last lab of the semester. Excited? Okay, so today, like Dr. Zach said, we're doing our titration. And since we've already kind of done some of this before, I went ahead and, did some stuff. So the first thing was to place 8 mils of 0.1 molar hydrochloric acid into a 250 ml beaker. Here's my beaker. Here's my hydrochloric acid. I put 8 mils and then I filled it up, but I used graduated cylinders, so I don't think that, yeah, it says over 100, so don't stress about the numbers here. I used my graduated cylinders. And I also went ahead and added my 3 drops of phenolphthalein, so we're good there. So it says to place the beaker onto my stir station. So this is a hot plate and stir plate, so it can actually get hot and stir for you. And this is really useful when you're in grad school because you don't want to sit there and have to stir something the whole time and while it's heating. So you can set it on here. Let me move some of my stuff up a little bit. So I could set my beaker on here, and then this is called a magnetic stir bar. They come in a bunch of different sizes, but literally it's a magnet in the middle, and then it's got this little coating on it so the coating won't react. And so then I can just carefully put that in there so I don't splash on myself too much. And then if I turn this on, it's gonna start spinning. So I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, you could see it. So cool little water vortex tornado thing going on. So I'm gonna slow it down a little bit for you. I just wanted to crank it up so you can enjoy that. So we wanted to get it spinning, and for this lab, it's gonna be good to spin because when I add my base to the acid, it's gonna be mixing. Remember we did the titration lab and we had the Erlenmeyer, we were swirling as we added, and then you kind of got tired of having to do it. We're gonna setting it up more fancy and letting the stuff do it for us, and we could just watch. All right, so it said place the beaker onto the stir station with my magnetic stir bar, stir, slow stirring speed, done. All right, number 3, connect the pH sensor to the LabQuest. So you know our friendly LabQuest, we've been using them for a while now. Let me turn them on. There you go, so he's on. And I'm just gonna connect my LabQuest, my pH probe. So he's on. Give him a second to wake up, and he's measuring the pH. Now, he's actually in a little solution here, and this solution just keeps my electrode wet. In lecture, we talked about a pH meter, and it has that kind of, it almost looks like a little glass ball at the tip of it. And so we want to keep that wet. And so this is in a solution that just kind of keeps it from drying out, because if it dries out, I can't use it anymore. All right, so what's it say next? Let's see, connect it, choose new. Well, I haven't done anything, so we're good. It's supported, so it's on there on the stir station. And I want to put it into the beaker. So I'm gonna take it, I'm just gonna move my beaker first since he's in the way. And take him out of the solution. Slide him out of there. Come on. There we go. And I don't know if Dr. Zach can zoom in a little bit, and you can see at the tip of this, that little kind of glass looking ball, that's the electrode, and so the solution is going to kind of pass over it and it measures it, okay? So that's the thing that we don't want to get dry. All right, so now I'm gonna put my pH meter in here carefully. I'm gonna slide him to the back a little bit more. Yeah, it's making noise. It doesn't like that it's not centered, but I'm gonna make you happy in 2 seconds, little guy. See, sometimes they want to yell at you. All right, I'm gonna put the pH meter to the back here because I don't want my pH meter to get hit by my stir bar. I'm gonna put him a little bit lower. All right, so pH meter's in here, and he's in my solution, and it's stirring. And I can kind of tilt it a little bit so it's more closer to the middle for him to stir. Okay, there we go. Wake up my pH guy. So all this is hydrochloric acid. So we have a low pH, which is good. So you can see that the pH dropped from that buffer solution down, and it's just kind of, it's gonna jump around because it's moving and it's still kind of getting acclimated. So we're good there. All right, so pH sensor in the hydrochloric acid. It's not getting hit by my stir bar, so it's happy. Obtain a 50 ml burette and rinse it and put some NaOH in it. So I already did this because you've seen this before. So here's my burette. It's up to the 0 mark. Got 50 mils of my NaOH, that's 0.1 molar. So we're good there. So on the meter screen, I'm gonna tap duration. So I'm gonna tap duration, and then it says to change the data collection duration to 240 seconds. So duration is gonna be 240. Press done, it's in seconds, so we're good there, and that's it. So now we're ready to go. Before I press start and play though, we're gonna do a new video, so this is it for the setup video. The next video is going to be our first trial.